Hey guys, it's V here. As you guys know me as Naturally V, and today I'm doing a chit chat video. I just have a few pointers, things coming up, military updates, travel, social life, all kinds of stuff. So stay tuned, grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea, whatever you need to do, and let's get into the video. So guys, and I'm telling you, this is like a chill video, right? About to have my water, chocolate, everything. So military life updates. What has it been like since I've been in the military? The military is chill, I would say, at least my rate is. So I work 12 hours a shift, and it just depends on what days I work. Some days I work like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some days I work Wednesday, Thursday, and that's the only days I work out of the whole week. That's fine. But yeah, I can't really speak for everybody in the military because everybody has a different job. Some people go on ships and they work all day. I personally do not. So my life in the military is great. I honestly think that the military is a good job. It's not hard, in my opinion. Joining the military, that part might be difficult, but once you're actually in, I don't think it's hard at all. I just think that there's rules and guidelines and things that you need to follow, and a lot of people kind of slip away, and that's how they end up getting kicked out of the military. But it's, to me, an easy job that pays your bills, and all you have to do is follow what they say. It's not difficult at all. Now with that being said, you have to be disciplined enough to follow the rules. I do get the question a lot, do I plan on staying in for 20 years? To be honest, it's all a plan for God. It's how long He wants me to stay in. It's how long He wants me to be in a set job. For me personally, I like consistency. So I wouldn't mind staying in for 20 years, but at the end of the day, it's not up to me. Like, I'm not the end all be all person to say, yes, I'm going to stay in for 20 years, because you don't know what happens in your life, and you don't know where your life ends up being 5 years from now, or even 2 years from now. Your life can drastically change. So my plan is not God's plan at the end of the day. I kind of just follow along with whatever He leads me into, and you just got to trust Him. So it would be nice to stay in for 20 years, but I don't know if I will stay in for 20 years. Let's talk about advancement. Oh my gosh. So Thanksgiving just passed. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Oh my gosh. The advancement. For my rate, okay, that's all I have to say. Like, and they dropped it right on, was it Thanksgiving Day or was the day before Thanksgiving? One of the two, and they just crushed everybody's dreams and hopes. So you can kind of like get the gist of what happened with advancement and the rates. Oh my gosh, it was so low. It was like 1%. Anyways, so advancement, it's not really, it's possible with my rate, it's just harder. Like, you can advance in, say for instance, yeoman. You can advance to yeoman with a score of like a 40 on the advancement test. As a corpsman, you can make a 70 and still not advance. Like, so you kind of just, you just have to roll with the punches and just hope you get mapped. I have been here for 7 months now. And I'm about to start picking new orders for where I want to go next. I cannot wait. This time has gone by so fast. I'm here for 2 years, but it's already been 7 months, so I'm about to start picking new orders. I don't know where I want to go yet. I kind of have like a gist of places where I would like to go. I don't think I'm allowed to say it, even though I think you could research it online and see where we're at. but for security reasons, I'm not gonna say where the bases are. As far as picking orders, I want to go to a C school. So if you pick a C school and you actually get accepted into it, then you don't go to your next duty station. You'll go to a school instead, learn that, and then you'll pick whatever place you wanted to go to, or they'll pick it for you. I mean, it's up to the detailer. But I do want to go to radiology tech C school. I want to be an x-ray tech. And then from there, I kind of want to go to ultrasound tech, mammogram tech, all the freaking techs, rack up on the certs, you know. Smart goal. If you ever have a job that you want to do, make sure that it has, how do I say this? Make sure that you're not just stuck in that one job. Make sure that you can branch out to different things that pertain to that job that you picked first. And that's kind of what x-ray tech is. From x-ray tech, you can progress onto ultrasound tech, and then you can go to mammogram tech, and then you can just keep on going until you reach the end all be all. But then you have all those certifications so that you can practice all of those different types of medicine, which is kind of what I'm doing, or I'm in hopes of doing. But I mean, it's just, like I said, it's up to the detailers on if they decide that, hey, you are going to go to x-ray tech school. Now, if I do not get into x-ray tech school, which I hold a lot of faith, so I believe that I will get in, but if I do not get in, I'm going to have to start picking orders. Now, I know for sure I want to go either East Coast or stay overseas. I am not sure where yet, but that's kind of my idea of where I kind of want to be around, because I have family on the northeast side, so I can always drive up and see them, and rather than taking a plane. But then I kind of want to stay overseas because I'm young. I don't have any ties to me. I don't have any kids. I don't have a husband. I don't have a boyfriend, whatever. So if I stay overseas, it's kind of, you know, live your life to the fullest until something ever happens, and then you're like, okay, time to go back to the States. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of like in the middle. Before, Spain was kind of an adjustment. You have to get used to it. It's like a culture shock for the first, I would say 3 months. It was a culture shock for me. And not in ways like, oh, I hate it here because it's new. It was kind of in ways like the things that you were used to in the United States, it's not in Spain. So you have to get used to it. It's an adaptation. So they have like, say for instance, their grocery stores. You know, our grocery stores in the United States, for instance, HEB, some of the HEBs or the Walmarts, they're 24 hours. Here, it's like from 7 o'clock in the morning till 12, and then it closes all the way until 1800, which is 6 p.m., and then it opens back. So it's weird. They have a thing called siesta, which is where, you know, they shut down all of the stores in Spain, and they go home and have lunch, and they, you know, they're with their family and they bond and they do whatever, and then they come back to work. And it's like, yes, that's great. I love it. It sounds amazing, but is it really amazing?
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
You're inconveniencing me on things that I need to get, and it's kind of frustrating at times, but I understand it. It's all about the family. Roll power to the family. But still, like, really, you don't need to necessarily do that. Just give people more off days. Like, come on. That was my rant of the video. But anyways, like I was saying, the military is consistent. You do the same thing until something pops off, and then you pop off with it. You go where you're told. Like, that's kind of the military. So if you like consistency, the military is for you. Hey. Travel. Oh my gosh. That's one thing I like about being in the military. Now, don't get me wrong. When I say being in the military, I mean being in the Navy. I can't say, or I can't speak for the Air Force and, you know, the Marines and the Army. I don't know if you guys travel as much as the Navy. Look, that's a whole nother branch. I'm speaking on me being in the Navy. I travel a lot. I love it. It's great. It's great, okay? Places that I never thought I would be able to go to, I am now able to go to, and I am in Europe, so it's kind of like I can see all of the European countries easily. So far I've been to Paris. If y'all have not watched that video or that vlog of me in Paris, go ahead and watch it. Like, let me tell y'all, Paris was a dream. Okay, Paris was amazing. I went to Disneyland, guys, and I got this. Like, how cute is this? I bought it for my house. You know, I'm gonna put it in my house. Like, that's so cute, right? Stay where you are. That is so cute. That was $20. It wasn't worth $20, but it's so cute, so I had to get it. Paris was a dream. Their mall is ginormous. They literally have a mall specifically for every designer brand, like nothing else but designer brands in the mall that I went to, and I was like in awe. It was amazing. And you know, I'm like, I'm obsessed with Christmas, so like, they sold me on a Christmas tree. Like, that's the first thing that sold me. I didn't care about none of the designer brands. I was just like, Christmas. It was great. So yeah, go check out that video. I had a whole photo shoot in Paris. I'm going to insert some pictures. You see where my pen going? That's where the picture's gonna go. If I could get the editing to work like that. Anyways, yes, I had a whole photo shoot in Paris. It was in the rain, but you guys cannot tell because I had an amazing photographer, y'all. He was amazing, but it was in the rain and it was like dreadful. I was so upset. I can say he captured my greatest moments because I was kind of upset for the most part because it was raining, it was cold, it was muggy, and then I was in heels. It wasn't it, but he did an amazing job. If you guys can see the photos, like, they're great. So I've been to Paris, like I was saying. I've been to Portugal. I've been to Switzerland. If you guys have not seen that video, what are you doing? Go on my page and watch all of these. Where else have I been? I've been to Italy. Italy was great. And so far, that's pretty much it. Obviously Spain, because I live here, but on my list, let's talk about where I plan to go for the next, what, like 13 months. I do plan on going to Iceland. I cannot wait to go to Iceland, y'all. These trips, just stay tuned, y'all. Like, these trips are gonna be a dream. I'm planning them, all of them. I plan them out by the dates, by the price, by everything. When's the best time to go? I can do a whole video on that. But anyways, Iceland, Greece. There's a photo shoot coming in Greece. I have a whole photo shoot for that. Ireland, I'm going to be in. I'll tell y'all this one because, you know, Paris was like, where you going? Where you going? Everybody was like, where you going? Where you going? Snapchat, where you going? When you gonna tell us where you going? I'm like, oh my God, you'll see when I get there. But I'll tell y'all this time because godly, I didn't know so much people was gonna ask. I am going to Dublin, Ireland for January. So there you go. But Iceland, Ireland, Greece, Poland, there's so much more and it just went over my head. Belgium, plan on going to Belgium. And this is all while I'm here. Obviously Barcelona. My name is Valencia, so I have to go to Valencia, Spain. Like, that's just a must. Ibiza, Mallorca. Norway, that's one. Finland, I don't know if I said Finland. That's one. I was thinking about Greenland, might not, but I'm gonna put it on there still because that's one. Dubai. And I think that's, girl, I don't know. I think that's it for right now. I got a whole list. I don't feel like looking it up. But yeah, so far that's all. for travel. That's all I plan on going to while I'm here. I have it planned out by each month where I'm going to go. Yes, the military does that. You are, well, it's called a 96. So whatever US holiday is in that month, we get 4 days off for it, which is great. Travel, hello. Don't take leave for it either. So yes, I do plan on going to these places within the next 11 months. So stay tuned for every single video. It's gonna be great. I might go back to Italy because when I went to Italy, I went to like 3 cities in Italy, but it wasn't like I went to Rome, obviously. That's like a major one. But then I went to Vicenza, and then I went to Venice. But I didn't get to vlog any of that because obviously I wasn't a YouTuber at the time. And then on top of that, like, girl, we didn't go to Milan. We didn't go to Tuscany. Like, I'm probably gonna take leave and go back to Italy just so I can go to all those places. Like, what's my next plan? Where do I want to see myself in the next couple of years? What do I want? All this other stuff. So what's my next plans? My plan is to go to the C school, get the certification, move on with my life in the military, elevate, obviously advance, continue to be a SAT sailor, if not exceptional. I do want to become a CFL, which is a command fitness leader. So I did put in a package for that for my command. Let's see, fingers crossed if I get it. I do love working out, so that's just a thing. And then your girl, my PFA score, period. I'm gonna tell y'all. So anyways, I got an outstanding medium on my PFA, and if the military brads know what that is amazing. Outstanding, okay? I ran 11 minutes and 56 seconds on my 1.5 miles. Who you know run that? As a female, I do plan on becoming a CFL, and I'm so excited, man. Like, I cannot wait. I love working out. I love running. Like, people call me crazy. I get off from a 12-hour shift, and then I go straight to the gym, and I run like 2 miles, and I come home, take a shower, and go to sleep. Do the same thing every day. Which brings me on to my next point: social life. Y'all, I do not have a social life. Like, 1 week I work like 5 days. No. Yeah, 1 week I work like 5 days, and then the next week I work like 2 days. So with that being said, the days that I'm off, girl, I'm either in the gym or I am sleeping, trying to recover from however many days I've worked, because it's 12-hour shifts. So with that, going out, all that, and then that just doesn't interest me. Like, once in a while I can understand. Oh girl, hold on, hold that thought. Found it. Anyways, my God, girl, the winter is just eating up my lips. Going out to the club and drinking and all that really don't really interest me. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't interest me. Doing the same, oh, let me go out to the club. I'm the type of person I'd rather travel. Like, I'm not gonna spend my money to go to the club and drink and do that every weekend. Like, no, how about we go somewhere? How about we go see something that I've never seen? Like, I'll spend money on that because that's reasonable. That's understandable. Going to the club, yeah, let's do that like once every 6 months. But I'm not gonna be doing that every weekend. Like, no, and see the same people at the club every week. No, where's your life? If I'm not in my room watching Netflix or Disney Plus or YouTube, like, those are my key things that I do. Or if I'm not in the gym, I am literally sleeping, which I am fine with. I love my life. People look at me and they're like, that's it. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. What are you doing? You have something interesting going on every week, every day? That's fine. So you get in trouble, and then you sitting up there with the captain, that captain's mask, and that's you. That's not me though, because guess where I was while you was in the back doing all that stuff? I was in my room. Don't call me ain't as no witness, because I don't know a dang thing. Period! I like to stay out of trouble. That's how I do that. I enjoy my own space. Like, I don't need to go out and speak to people all the time. It's just not me. Oh, girl, I was talking about my social life. That's my social life, basically. People keep on saying, oh, you travel by yourself? Yeah. You went to Paris by yourself? Like, don't do that again. That's dangerous. Roll with it, okay? Roll with it. Be cautious of your surroundings. Make sure you turn it around. I do this thing, and people might call me paranoid or whatever, but when I was in Paris, especially when I would wake up at like 7 o'clock in the morning and the sun wouldn't rise yet, and I would be walking to the train station, girl, I do this thing where I'm walking, and then every 7 steps, I'll look behind me. Call me paranoid, but that's how I keep aware of my surroundings. Every 7 steps, I turn around and I look to see if there's anybody following me or if there's anybody around me, if there's any suspicious vans passing. Girl, don't do that. Don't try that, because I'll scream rape and run at the same time. And I'm pretty sure they cannot outrun me. But I'm just saying, or if somebody's passing me, as they're passing me, I'm glancing, and then while they pass me, I'm turning around just to make sure they ain't trying to pull nothing over my head. Look, we ain't doing all that. So yes, I was in Paris by myself, and it was great. Let me tell y'all, that was the best trip I have ever took. Like, if you guys look at my Instagram, I have highlights of everywhere I've been. You see, like, I have more highlights of Paris than I have of anywhere else that I've been. And that's because I was by myself. Like, I got to see more things. I got to explore more because I wasn't bound to being with somebody else. And, you know, where do you want to go? And no, I don't want to go there. That's a waste of time. Like me, I like to plan everything out before I get to the place. Now, granted, there's times that, you know, things don't go as planned, and that's fine. You just scratch that one off your list or move it down and you call it a day, which is what I did in Paris while it was raining. But no, like I kind of just went with it. Every day I woke up at whatever time I wanted to wake up at. I can't do that waking up at 10, 11 o'clock and going on a, girl, that's half the dang day. What you mean? Like, see, that's why I travel by myself. Girl, I know this is a vacation, but we waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's when our day starts. So that's what I did. I woke up at 7 o'clock every morning. I walked, you know, I went and got my breakfast, went on about my day. Paris was great. Oh, I do have a shout out for today. Shout out to my cousin Lauren, who's in Philadelphia, and her classmates that watch my videos. That is so great. It's amazing. I love you guys. Yeah, I know you guys watch my travel videos a lot. So thank you guys. My next place, if you haven't heard, is Dublin, Ireland, and I will get as much footage as possible while I'm there. Thank you guys for watching.